last time we were here, we compared S7 to our O1 steel. Now, we said we were going to do one in the future because that knife was actually the last time we ever used the clay for decarb protection. We didn't want to sell anymore, so we said, okay, what can we do with it? Well, we'll stamp it X1, beat the crap out of it, and if it survives, we'll give it to somebody. Well, all that has come to pass, and now we're wanting to test this, because after that, looking in the past history, we noticed that when we did decarb with graphite, it actually bent less. The sample piece I hit 50 times bent 2.4 degrees that was done with this. Before, the worst we ever got was 6 degrees with the clay for decarb. So we said, what the hell? I was going to use one of my first knives with graphite, the one I stamped G on, but I said, screw that, I like those, I'm going to keep them. This, we decided to make from scratch. This is called the X2. If it survives, we'll be giving it away at the website, first come, first served. But what we're going to do is, once again, my lovely assistant, the bearded rat, is going to come up here and beat the, he's trying not to laugh, he will eventually. He's going to come up here and whack the crap out of it like we did before. 50 hits, every 10 degrees, we're going to, every 10 hits, we're going to measure how many degrees we bent. It'll be interesting because what we noticed with graphite for decarb is we usually are about a Rockwell harder than we were with clay for decarb. My assumption, purely an assumption, unscientific, is the insulation of the clay causes it to slightly cool slower. That's a guess. I don't know. Shit. So what we're going to do is clamp it same place we had the others. That's that line right there. And he's going to whack the hell out of it. We'll measure it and continue from there. Are you ready?
Ready. Here we go, folks. All right, this is the start. This will be the first 10 hits. Hopefully I hit the mark well.
And not your hand.
Correct. Put it tight.
And because we're generous, we won't even count that one.
That's the first 10.
10 hits down. Let's take a look.
Alright, this is the knife after the first 10 hits. You'll notice the deflection is extremely minor, to be exact 0.8 degree. That's after 10 hits. With the old clay format, we were at 3.1 after the first 10 hits. So this is a dramatic change in its toughness for using the graphite spray. Now the second 10 hits.
Very interesting.
Shocking. Come on. And actually we gave it 11 hits.
Yeah, well, that's why we're nice guys. Yeah, that was a bad hit, so we won't count it.
What? I'm getting weak just tightening. Okay. Second 10 hits.
Remember, this goes along with the piece I tested. Don't tighten it, John. Trust me, folks, we sort of know what we're doing.
There's no difference.
Okay, give them the results.
After 20 hits, can you see the deflection? Probably not. It's 0.9, folks.
Remember, the test piece I did at 2.4. It's interesting to see after 50 hits.
And you hit harder.
I know. Well, I got something.
Well, yeah. Okay. The next 10 hits,
You may get hurt, John.
it's hurting me.
It's your problem. Ten more. You're tightening again. Well, we're having fun.
Okay, for the naked eye, here's our knife. If you can see that deflection, your eyes are better than mine. After 30 hits, we're at 1.0. And comparatively to the old clay application, we are at 3.7. So we've completed 30 hits. Now we're going for the last 20. And again, we'll measure after 40. But you'll notice it's going to be very difficult to see this with the naked eye.
At least I won't have to straighten it out much to give it away.
I don't think you can. Hey, builder in. Okay, here we go again.
Good idea.
Oh shit, can't do it without pipe.
Okay. Here we are again. There's the mark for the vise. Notice? Looks pretty straight. Let me measure. Okay, what I'm doing is showing you against a straight piece of bar stock after 40 hits. You can see how much it's bent. I call that not a lot, but we're not done.
This is amazing.
Yeah, 49.5 Rockwell.
Okay, folks, this is the last 10, and I do need to make out a point. The last time we did this test with the clay, comparing the O1 with the S7, we were alternating knives, so I did a total of 100 hits. As an old fart that I am, I got weaker by just doing it. But this knife is the only one we're hitting. So, and I'm hitting more accurately because I'm only hitting one. So you would think, or come to the conclusion, that the number of hits should produce more deflection instead of less of what we're seeing. All right, last 10, folks. Okay.
Give me something, damn it. Give me something.
That was the completion of 50 hits. To the naked eye, can you see anything? Back to measuring.
Okay, there's the knife. There's the amount of deflection from straight relative to a bar stock. You can see it. Not a lot going on there.
The knife, after the final measurement of 50 hits, stayed at 1.0. So the last 30 hits applied did not deflect it anymore. It stayed at 1.0.
Okay. But, as Mo said to Curly, let a guy who knows how to hit.
Well, we've got to change everything.
Yeah, what I'm going to do,
Because he's left-handed.
yes, not my fault,
We won't go there.
but if you'll notice, when the bearded rat hits, he hits into open space. When I hit against my toolbox. So, I'm just going to give it 10 and see if I can get anything out of it.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Got some movement there. Something.
Holy shit, yeah.
And it only took another 10 hits. Just for fun. Like I said, we're going to be giving this away. Let me see if I can straighten it out. Remember, they in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Oh, they can't do that.
Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty good. Okay, folks, we gave it a shot. It's straight now, so we had 50 plus 10. After 50, it was at 1 degree, just like the other test we did. You saw them do it yourself last time. But after another 10, I got a few more degrees out of it. And now it's straight again. So we'll be giving this one away.